Mr. Speaker, I'd also like to now focus on the Green New Deal's effect and how it would affect our transportation system. The Green New Deal calls for the abolition of all gas and diesel engine vehicles and replacing them with electric vehicles, mass transit, and high-speed trains. Once again, this would require batteries, something that's not coming very soon, and particularly with the other side's obstinance in trying to stop mining for these rare earths that are required for these batteries. In the forum the Western Caucus held last month, we heard from several witnesses who spoke about the effects of the Green New Deal and how they would have an effect on our transportation infrastructure. To quote Thomas Pyle, the Green New Deal also envisions a massive build-out of high-speed rail across the country. High-speed rail, in order to reach said high speeds, must travel in a virtually straight line in a wealthy, developed society like the United States. Carving these straight lines means taking the homes and land in its path. There is just no way to even contemplate high-speed rail without sweeping use of eminent domain. Sweeping eminent domain will be a complete infringement of the property rights of every American citizen and could easily be abused. As we have seen, certain existing high-speed light rail projects, such as the Bullet Train project in California, have turned into quagmires that have cost the taxpayers billions of dollars with no return. One of the main modes of shipping products into our country is by boat. In fact, most of the bulk commodities imported into this country are transported by ship. The large shipping vessels are powered by, you guessed it, diesel-burning engines, which there are no replacements for. So are we just going to scrap one of the main modes of transporting products into this country? If so, what are we going to replace it with? Along the same lines of ship transportation, what implications does the Green New Deal have for air travel? One would assume it would suffer the same fate. How would we see our colleagues from Hawaii, Mr. Speaker? How would they get, like, for example, the Dean of the House, Mr. Young from Alaska? Would he have to take a train all the way to Washington, D.C. from Alaska? How would that affect the water, the air, and also the critters along the way? The airline industry employs 600,000 people. The Green New Deal would destroy these very jobs. The Green Deal aims to get rid of all combustion engines. This means getting rid of all hot rods and classic cars, big trucks, tractors, large SUVs, and yes, even Mom's van. Mr. Speaker, the U.S. was the world leader in emissions reductions in 2015, 2016, and 2017. And we discussed this earlier. This was the renaissance of oil and gas production and the clean use of that. If we allow American innovation to continue to flourish and to continue and to embrace a truly all-the-above energy strategy, we will continue to lead the world in emissions reductions without radically changing our way of life, being provocative on how we change the rest of the world, and getting rid of our classic cars. And we won't get rid of our classic cars.